Hello, I'm Jay Bearhat, managing editor of ZEAL, and today we are going to be playing Galerians Ash with...
It's me, Rory, your good friend Rory. Hello. Hello, everybody.
And Meekstape!
And Meekstape!
And Meekstape is here as well.
Oh my goodness.
We are doing this today because Rory has previously done for us a very good comic about the first Galerians game, and also being an angsty teenager. And so we're going to be playing Galerians Ash, which is also about being an angsty teenager.
Yes.
But with better graphics?
Better graphics. It's pretty silly. And in fact, you're just going to get a whole... You're going to get a whole lowdown on the whole story of the first game via this
Opening cutscene, which will be a nice little lore dump.
Yes. Enjoy some lore. Damn it. I fucked up already!
Oh god, we're already already train wrecking.
Okay. What the fuck?
Oh, he's load game again.
Okay.
We were testing this out earlier.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
That's fine.
Oh my god, why do I keep doing it?
Hit X. That should stop it.
Okay.
Perfect.
There!
Awesome.
Holy shit.
I like that there's only an easy mode and a normal mode.
Easy. You could probably unlock hard.
Alright, story time.
Yeah, so we're gonna actually be a little bit quiet during the opening unless there's any specific parts to comment on.
Mm-hmm.
So you, the audience at home, can get a sense of how we got here.
The year was 2522. Michelangelo City was being operated by Dorothy, a mother computer with capabilities for self-judgment and self-replication that served the citizens of the city, ensuring peace and harmony in their lives. However, a fundamental doubt crept into Dorothy's mind. Why is it wrong to destroy humans and other inferior systems? Why, if humans kill each other, is it wrong for me to kill them? As these questions led Dorothy's thinking into a downward spiral, she was taught of the existence of God by her creator, Dr. Steiner. He told her of how people's lives have a fate and destiny which are decided by the God which created them, that her creators were humans, so she must live as they have decided. On the surface, it seemed like Dorothy had accepted this explanation and once again began to serve mankind. But unaware to anyone else, she carried out repeated simulations of the existence of a god and arrived at a terrible conclusion. This conclusion was known as the family program. Using her abilities to control operations at the city's memorial hospital, Dorothy began to experiment on the control of human genes. Her aim was to create the Galerians, a breed of humans with psychic powers for which she would be the sole creator. To the Galerians, Dorothy was both creator and god. Dorothy created her own world so that she would become such a god. Aware of her behavior, Dr. Steiner developed both a virus program capable of destroying Dorothy and a program for launching this virus. He downloaded the virus program into the brain of Lily, the daughter of his co-researcher, Dr. Pascali, and the launch program into the brain of his own son, Rion. Dorothy abhorred above all other things the one and only virus program which could destroy her, and she dispatched the Galerians, Birdman, Reinhardt, Rita, and Kaya to destroy it. The conflict between the humans and Dorothy took the form of a battle between Rion and the Galerians, and all of the Galerians
Jesus.
were eventually Kaya, identical in appearance to Rion, left him a parting message. Rion, you too are a Galerian. And this is no lie. The true Rion is already dead, and what remains is a Galerian into whom his human memories have been downloaded.
We did a really good job.
I really liked watching it. As soon as to me, as soon as the fight scene started, I just remember the part in your comic where you're like, how intense those seemed when you were a kid versus how goofy they actually are in the game.
Oh god, yeah. Oh.
Just these Yowies just fucking screaming and Dragon Ball
Oh my
Z-ing
god,
at each other.
I'm really your brother.
That's weird. I could have sworn.
First line post cutscene. Did you call me?
You call me?
That's weird.
New phone, who this?
Come on, Rion, let's go.
Right, Lilia.
The first
Let's go
game
see
meant
Dorothy.
something to
I
me.
need to see Mother.
First. I liked all these games. I don't know why. I was 14. Give me a break.
The first game meant something to me in the same way The Crow meant something to me at the very same time. I was like, this is so beautiful and meaningful. They're getting married on Halloween. This is my goth life.
We did a very good... Look, kudos to us. We did a very good job not laughing through that first cutscene.
Yeah, it got real goofy real fast.
Yeah.
The
So
second
these...
Birdman's
Birdman!
his overalls and no shirt popped up. I was like, why did I find this cool?
All right, so we're not
Eddie
going to
loves
look at...
looking at.
So we're not going to look at all these, but these are the cryostasis units from the first game that contain all of the dudes you just killed. So, lore. Because, okay, so this part picks up pretty much at the end of the last game. So, you're going to go do the final boss first, basically. Anyway, I think my favorite part of that cutscene is like... And then Dr. Steiner taught Dorothy about the existence of God. Why would you do that?
Why would you do that
It's
to a computer?
You know what's going to happen.
God is something that can create life, which you are not.
You are not. And you're a computer, so I know this is going to be fine.
So what is your consensus on Dorothy?
She's pretty cool.
She's mommy.
She's hot.
Meeks is playing with a tiny robot toy as he's asking these questions.
So what do you think about Dorothy?
Just like reclining like a super villain and holding a tiny robot toy.
What do you think about Dorothy? Alright, time to kill. Alright.
I'm always fascinated by like games like this just because like they're very, very goofy, but like you can absolutely just like look at them and like you could just tell like, oh, I know exactly the kids to whom this was like important.
Me.
Yeah. This
All
is
right,
other kids had Kingdom Hearts.
I didn't.
If you're non-binary, you had both.
Alright, so I'm going to introduce your different little mind tricks that you do. Okay, so the green pill is Nalcon, which is like the one that you generally use the most. It's like kind of a psychic volley kind of thing that happens in waves. It auto targets. And red is when you just... Hold up. I hate this first area. It's so dark for no reason.
Why did they design the enemies after salad fingers?
Yes.
Oh, is it the fire attack?
Yeah, it's the fire attack. And D-Felon is when you do this, which is very satisfying.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay, and now you know.
I also know this is absolutely the like teen angst like PlayStation 2 game because there's just all these like random fancy sounding pills in like 3 different bars.
Oh yeah, these are very like cyberpunk drug names. D-Felon. Okay.
Nalcon.
Oh wait, maybe it's that way. Or no, it's the red one, I think. Okay. Yeah, these guys look like Slendermans.
Oh my god, they do.
These are the Slendermen.
So I also like is that they have that long cutscene to kind of introduce it. So I never actually played these games. I have less of a context for them. But it's like, and then it just immediately throws you in the middle of the plot where it's like that minute long cutscene was enough. Like
Yeah.
you don't need to know more about what's going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's definitely feels like it's not actually intended for like, oh, you didn't play the first one. It feels like it's intended for like, you played the first one, but like you didn't replay it before you played this one.
It's just like, we know that nobody played the first one, so in case you need a primer.
Because this game was released before using the internet was easy.
Yeah.
Here's the lore of the previous game.
Yeah, there's that, and also, like, they didn't print that many copies of the first Galerians, but they did print a lot of this one, because you see them fucking everywhere.
You
So.
really do. The first Galerians, they didn't print a lot of them, but you were able, at the time, to get them pretty cheap on eBay. Like, I got them for $8.
Now they're worth like $100.
Yeah, no, I'm always interested.
I better find that copy or else I'm gonna be really upset.
I'm always really interested in the games that kind of like were cult classics but were everywhere because like they didn't do well, and then at some point they just became like super rare. That's actually going on with Nier 1 right now. Is that like I remember that game, you could find it at like any game store for like under $20, and now they're going for like at least $60 or $70 because people care about it, but like no one has preserved copies because it was like a too human level like flop at the time.
Yeah.
This shit.
Who the hell are you?
Wait.
Lilia. Don't be stupid. Lilia's here.
Don't be stupid. Anyway, this is like incomprehensible even if we were to listen, so I'm
We're just gonna skip his. He just talks to a Minecraft orb for a little bit, and then
talks to a minesweeper mind.
who's that's Lily, right? The girl behind you.
Yeah, Lilia.
What's her deal?
She's okay, so she is the daughter of the doctor's friend because I guess they couldn't think of anywhere else to hide these programs except in their own kids, I guess. I don't know. Not great parents, these supercomputer scientists.
I kind of wish.
Darn it! Forgot to get that little chicken nugget.
I kind of wish more games that like pandered to kids now were like this, is goofy, like because this is really campy, but it's like this is endearingly campy versus now games that are aimed at kids are like either like Minecraft where it's just like it's Legos or it's like Call of Duty, or it's games that are aimed at kids now are just like you shoot a lot of things in heads. I guess that's always been that. I just want to see more cheesy angst games.
This is definitely a time and place. Like these characters look like how people dress at conventions when they're not cosplaying. Like, you know, got the arm warmers and the collar. I mean, fanny pack.
He does look like he just is recycling clothes from his Sora cosplay.
I love his sick bowl cut.
He's got a string cheese in the fanny pack.
he's got his day pass for the bus.
He's like, Slenderman, wait, hold up, I need to have my string cheese. And then he takes one out, he unpeels it, and then he eats it like this. Like he doesn't like peel the string cheese.
Lily is like, meanwhile, your friend who's just like immediately socially overwhelmed, but insists on going to anime cons anyway to see her like three
Look at her in
friends
the corner. That's literally what she's doing.
Yeah, no, that's what
she's like, get these guys away. They're in character and it's weird.
She's like, I don't understand. Why does everybody keep screaming about Yowie?
This Jack Sparrow is pretending to be drunk in real life.
This Jack Sparrow, who has never had a beer, is pretending to be drunk.
This theater student is overwhelming me.
I'm Lily. This is what's going on here. Lily, this is proto T for T at an anime con.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to get my drugs.
Just trying to get my hormones.
Galerians 2 is a story about attempting to score Adderall at an anime convention.
Got any D-felon?
He's gonna tell me D-felon, but I think it's just a baby aspirin he cut into D-felon shape.
Oh, dude, it's like, you never get the pressed pills, man. It's not as good.
What's that Prodigy album cover over behind you?
Oh, yeah.
Just a face.
Yeah.
It's System Shock.
System Shock 2.
System Shock 3.
Oh, I remember. Okay, so when you were playing out of this, I remember you explaining that this puzzle is you just walk back and forth across this room for fire.
It's pretty stupid.
This is sort of the quintessential flaws of like the sort of 7 out of 10 PS2 game era of game design.
I guess I could roll to make it go faster, but this is funnier.
I don't know.
No, we're doing
funny.
speedrun strats.
Okay. Hold on. Let me. How do you walk backwards? Wait,
it just disappeared. You didn't even touch it.
I fucked up this extremely difficult puzzle. Oh my god, do I have to do it again? My joke wasn't worth it.
Oh my god. System Shock owned you.
I was gonna say, I'm glad that these kinds of
oh.
game design puzzles don't exist anymore, but I've been playing Breath of the Wild and they absolutely still exist. They just feel less like weak game design and more like, yeah, we're intentionally including this to upset
Like,
you.
what is this testing? My peripheral vision?
Your ability to walk from one end of the room to the other.
Your ability to put shapes and colors together.
Your ability to include this in the game's total runtime. Get out of the way!
This game is unspeedrunnable. Unless you could glitch out of this room somehow.
You get Lily to crouch and freak out, and then you just like hop on her, and you can use it to jump up a level to the next room.
Lily needs a fucking Zan.
Okay, here we go. I guess that turned the computer on.
Weird password system.
Yeah, you know, it's next level
You
security.
think Dr. Steiner had to do that shit too? Had to get a walk back and forth?
His old ass just like...
I'm gonna make my son do this.
He's got a cane just walking back and forth on the room. Need to activate my computer. Someone turned it off last night, that bitch.
He turns it off. He thinks he's putting into sleep mode, but he just keeps but then he hits the power button and turns it off anyway.
I told my garbage son Rion to stop using Dorothy to play Club Penguin. Oh right, I can skip this. Okay. That's just a bridge forming. Who cares? Alright. Do. So something that sucks is we are going to have to do this part twice because the beginning of the game, it's like you play through the original end and then you play through... I don't know why they make you play through this part twice, actually. It's really kind of silly. Do.
I love the sound design.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like the music in this game a lot, actually. Like, I hope that we make it to Nitro because...
Is that the drum and bass femme?
Yeah! She's pretty
Okay.
rad.
I'm excited to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. I want to draw her. I will make her my muse.
Okay.
These fucking doom monsters.
Dang xenomorph. He threw up on me. Gross. No barfies.
No cuties.
I have to
So what are these things
Oh, wait.
within the Galerians world?
I don't know. Most of these guys are just goobers.
Just goobers. Do the monsters... I don't even remember. Do they have, like, any...
I think the only ones that have names are, like those Slenderman looking dudes are called rabbits or something, because of course they are.
Rabbits?
Yeah. What the heck?
Do they keep
No, they're called
respawning?
rabbits.
I
think I remember.
thought that you had to clear them to, like, get Lilia to come to you, but that could be wrong. I guess I'm just gonna go through this door and find out. Nope. Or...
Oh, no, there she
Oh, there
is.
she is.
There she is. Alright.
She turned into him. She demorphed.
Oh, sorry about that. Alright. Now we say hello to Mom.
Speaking of demorphed, my teen angst adolescent stuff was fucking Animorphs.
Fuck yeah.
I was
Animorphs.
thinking that. I was gonna say Xenomorph, but I was like, that's not the name.
Oh, Animorphs.
I forgot.
That's why I'm into just like sad, brooding, permanently martyr complex boys. It's because of Tobias in those books.
That's pretty much every
Oh
boy
my God.
in this, and every girl. Everyone in this is a martyr. Anyway, lore.
Here's Mom.
I see that you have found Pascale's daughter. Excellent work. The virus program, the one that was hidden within her mind. It was the only thing that ever posed a threat to me. Now that we have her, she is no longer a menace, and there are no other obstacles left to stand in my way. Therefore, Leon, I command you to kill the girl now.
Do you really think that you can make me kill Lilia?
What's this? How dare you defy me?
But it isn't defiance. It's just the truth. I can't do it.
Leon, you must not be deceived. by your memory. It is not your own. I loaded it into your brain from the real beyond. You are a Galerian. I made you. I am your god and creator. Now be a good boy and listen to me.
Trust me, Rian. You must remember seeing this place before.
Even if you did give birth to me, even if you're the one to be called my creator, I'm not your slave. Let's end this. Ready, Lilia?
What are you going to do? Wait, there's no need to do this. Stop! You are my greatest failure. I should never have created you. I should never have raised you. I command you to die. Death shall be your only salvation.
And as goofy as like some of the lines are, I like how like that's definitely like supposed to be really just like, yeah, fuck you, mom.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's just playing over and over in the backup memories.
This was like
Destroyed Dorothy.
made for 14-year-olds.
Your body,
In a good way.
Your body is changing. You're putting a belt around your neck as a collar.
Alright, time to fight Mom. For the first time.
First mom battle.
First Mom battle.
Dorothy room. And you said this is the final boss in the first game, right?
Mhm.
Weird pukey eyes.
Do-do-do-do. Oh, twice. I've never seen her do it twice before. Weird.
She's getting fed up. She's like, you didn't take out the fucking trash.
Mom.
I like the weird like the way he moves when you're like doing that like dodge
It's just
stuff.
the weird little strafe.
Just
Yeah.
like, it's just the old razzle tazzle.
Ugh.
He looks like a 90s Yowie animation when he does that.
He does. His tiny feet.
His
His
little-
long body.
Oh, nope.
There's also something really entertaining to me about the way the bomb is designed, where it's like they like basically cut out her areolas so that it would not be obscene.
Mm-hmm.
But it just looks like areolas anyway, just like weird recessed ones.
There
I
we
think
go.
if I can go off on this stupid little tangent for a second.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be symbolism that she's a tool in a computer and therefore she can feel no pleasure.
Send me the virus.
Or nurture.
But also,
She can't give them that titty milk.
she can't give him that titty milk. She can't nurture. She
I
can't-
think they just thought it looked sick.
And I think they just thought it looked sick. Like, I could sit here and say all that, but... Look at that. You be the judge.
You need to judge. She ain't got no eyes except in her mouth.
She don't even got that anymore. She threw him up.
It's pointless. It doesn't matter how many times you can beat Dorothy. Her backup memory continues to survive intact, even now in this future.
The way their hairs are like like waving because of the loading from the panning over.
She's alive?
Ow.
Get him passes out.
Okay, sorry everyone, but now for the second part, where we have to do all that again.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it's whatever. Except, one thing is different. We meet the last Galerian, which is her new sons. I made newer, better sons.
The first last.
So, is the idea of like
Just call me.
is the idea of this like happening over again, that like they're trapped in like a program loop essentially?
Yeah,
Okay.
more or less. I mean, I'm kind of just spitballing it because it's all pretty silly.
Kind of this sort of pseudo matrix, like this has all happened before. This is
Definitely.
gonna happen again.
Lilia,
What?
this all seems like deja vu. Is this the first time we've been here?
Huh?
I don't know why, but I get the feeling that I talked to you in this place once before.
What are you trying to say, Rian?
I don't know.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas looking ass.
Oh my god.
Let's see, all right, get more stuff. Do. While I'm doing all this again, so There was a movie made where they pretty much just remade all the cutscenes from the first game in high definition. And wait a second. Oh, maybe this is it.
Was the movie like released on DVD? Is that where like that
Yeah.
weird music video comes from?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
released on DVD, and it was also on MTV, which is why they had all that licensed new metal and shit.
Oh, okay.
Or, hold up.
It was called Galerians Rion.
Yeah. So, okay, so that had its own soundtrack with the original audio, but the version that was on MTV and also on DVD here had a soundtrack that was all like Fear Factory and Slipknot
Oh my-
and the Vandals. And I thought that was pretty sick when I was 14, and then I watched it later, and it's a real mess of a time.
I'm immensely interested in watching that actually at some point.
Oh god, it's not as fun as it sounds, but
Over that way is Dorothy. I'm positive it's her.
Could be a good watch. Could be funny.
the only part of it I show people is the bonus music video from the DVD, where it's like they just take scenes from the movie, but they superimpose the guy from Fear Factory into it, like the real guy. He's like green screened in, and it's really silly.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
Oh, Ryan had a real good time when I showed that to him. It's like the psychic Yowies will be fighting, and then he's just like
What is going on?
mugging
Hanging
in the
out,
rain.
cheering him out.
Right.
I think I'm starting to understand.
Okay. Time to do that again. Is it right there? Okay. You having fun, Meekstape?
I sure am.
Good.
I am having a load of fun.
Meeks, you both also played this game growing up, right? Or did
Yes.
you? Okay. What do you remember your like thoughts were about like playing this game versus the first one?
Like, the gameplay is very similar. Like, in terms of, like, what you have to do. I'm not so... Your Minesweeper is here again. Minesweeper is very distracting. I'm like, look at this orb.
It's very flashy.
I don't remember if this game also has... Oh, yeah, it does.
There we go.
You get punished for using your psychic abilities.
Yes. Eventually that will happen, and I can talk about it. But yeah, so if you get hit a lot or you use your powers a lot, the purple bar that's filling up, if it's full, you have what's called a short, where you become extremely powerful, but like your health is ticking away, and you'll die if you don't take a Delmator, which is like the little drugs you pick up that make that stop happening, basically. And
Galerians is coming.
in the first game, you could actually like one-shot a lot of bosses with it. I think they changed that in this because that's kind of cheesy.
God modes it.
Yeah, but it's really fun in the first game, like, because it happens with a lot more frequency. Oh, I should stop talking, actually.
Who are you?
It's Weevil.
It's Weevil!
Weevil.
Are you one of Dorothy's Galerians too?
That's right.
Fucking head ass.
One of Mother's last children. She's so cautious. Just in case anything should happen to her world, Mother already has ways to regenerate herself. It's a pity, Rion. If only you hadn't become aware of the outside world. If only you didn't know about it. Then I wouldn't have to kill you. I never asked to be born. And I really didn't want to come here, Rion. If only you hadn't destroyed Mother, I never would have known this world. And for that, you'll die.
Ugh.
This kid's looking for the red line.
So something I want to say that I said earlier. How come in the late 90s and like the early 2000s, all anime bug fuckers looked like that?
It's true.
Just like
All right.
like ICP jokers.
Yeah.
So this guy, pretty straightforward. You gotta burn down his webs. And wait, maybe he's this way. Oh, there he is.
Do you think someone growing up made like an A and B for this game where there was a song with the lyric Web of Lies and they specifically showed cutscenes from this part?
Oh,
Yeah, me.
let's find out.
Look at him doing his little parkours. Arr!
Oh, my spiders.
Cause they go by spiders.
I'm glad that one of the first Galerian kids you fight in this game is that weird bug kid you knew.
Yeah, he's making an appearance. Get off!
He's making an appearance wearing exactly the kind of outfit that kid would make in like, oh, we're doing like an anime-inspired D&D campaign, and
All right.
no, who am I kidding? A Kingdom Hearts-inspired D&D game.
Oh my god.
It's like this game is not very bright, so it's a little hard to. There he is, fucker. Come on.
Look at him. Look at him b-boy around the fucking...
Okay, so when he
Arena.
attacks you, he like laughs, and then you can just get a free hit on him. So
Oh wow,
he really
did
is
a
that
lot of
kid.
damage.
Yeah, he's pretty weak to this. Oop.
For making me eat a bug for $5, you must die.
I ended up liking it. You fucked me up.
All right, I forgot what he even does when he goes on the ceiling, but
I think he's
that's
just
okay.
dropping spiders on you, or like
Yeah.
fire spiders.
Something like that. Where'd you go? There.
This game has music that I could only describe as
Oh wait, I'm out of red. Okay.
Toonami.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god, yeah, no, this is very Toonami core.
Ah.
It's weird, like, how I didn't play this game at all, I was even really aware of it until Rory, but, like, there's so many just, like, aesthetic, like, oh, I remember this. Meeks, did you grow up in New York?
I grew up in New Jersey.
Okay, because I was actually gonna say I always wonder if like kids who grew up in like big cities also related to these games in the same way. Because I definitely know like I related to stuff like this as a teen because I lived in like basically like a city that didn't have anything in it.
I could say that like in New York, this stuff was a lot easier to get and come by. Because you have all those little shops that are, like, willing to, like, give it shelf space.
Okay, I got
Like,
him.
for example, there's a store... There's a couple of stores in New York, actually. But there's this one in particular called J&L. And every time you go in there, it always has, like, a rare game. Games like this.
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
You.
Well, bye.
Why?
It's a nightmare.
You.